Today's the day. We're here on the rooftop. We got our yoga mat, so we're gonna do some couple workouts, and then we gotta get to it. Let's go. You ready, Amber?
Yes, I'm ready.
You ready? You ready? You ready? So what's up, y'all? I told you that I'm gonna be having good conversations with my friends. We're calling this Candid Conversations with Cammi. So I'm meeting up with my girlfriend today. We just did an awesome workout. Y'all stay tuned for that. But we're just gonna chat today because I haven't caught up with my girl in a minute. So why not? We're bringing you behind the scenes of our little conversation. So hey, girl, Amber.
Hey, girl.
This is Amber, girl. Hey, this is my girl. We just did a cool workout. Honestly, I'm hot. I'm tired. We're gonna order us some food, but we're gonna catch up first. So I just want to talk to you about, the fact that you're an awesome model out here and you took the leap to come from, you moved from Cali to Atlanta, right?
Yes,
but you're originally from Texas.
Yes, I'm originally from Dallas, Texas, and I moved to LA around 2013.
Nice.
So I moved there to expand my modeling career, and I did a couple acting gigs as well.
Nice.
So yeah, I had a really great time in LA.
Okay. What do you think your favorite part of living in LA was? Mine is clearly you're living your dream, but what made it fun for you to be in LA?
Well, I'm a nature girl. I just like being outside, so I love to be able to go to the beach.
Yeah,
have walks through Malibu.
You did Runyon, I'm sure.
I did Runyon. That's my favorite hike.
Really?
Runyon
Okay.
and then Griffith as well.
It's people love it or they hate it. Have you guys done Runyon? If you haven't and you're in California, LA, check out Runyon. Because even if you don't end up loving it, I say it's worth saying you did it, right?
Right.
It's worth the experience. But it's not for the faint of heart. It's
Not
a little
at all.
tricky, okay? So that's why I'm like, oh, you love it? Because I have friends I've taken who are like, why would you do this to me? Why did you bring me here, friend? But they're not also maybe used to working out. But I do feel like it's one of those. It's you do need to get the stamina up. You have to get that momentum. You have to get your mind right. I'm doing Runyon today.
Right.
It's a serious workout, y'all, okay?
Right.
So, yeah. But that was one of my favorite things, too. Which beach would be, your favorite? Did you do the Malibu?
I loved going to the Malibu.
Yeah.
If I wanted to have fun, I would go to Santa Monica Pier because, you have the little rides and the games. But yeah, Malibu, I would say, is my best, the best beach to me in Cali. That's what I like.
Girls, hot out here, baby.
It is hot.
It's hot. We outside, baby.
It's gonna
I really enjoy outside. You know what I mean? That's why we clearly like Runyon.
Yeah.
Do you have any pets or animals? I don't know.
I don't have any pets.
How do you feel about animals?
I love pets. I actually want to get a little teacup.
I actually have a Yorkie. I'm a dog mom. That's half the reason I was so hyped to ask. But basically, I have a little Yorkie. I got her during the pandemic. She's my pandemic baby. I'm so glad I got her though. My excuse always was that I don't have the time. So I was like, so y'all saying I'm in the house? I ain't got nowhere to go. Well, I'm gonna get my little puppy. So she's amazing. Me and my parents technically kind of have joint custody because they love her too. But it's nice because I'm kind of like a single mama these days, and so it's getting she's at her grandma's house.
Right, now she has a godmom.
Okay, come on, godmom.
Okay.
Come on, I like that.
Yeah.
That's what's up. And so, all right now you're here in Atlanta. So tell me about your experience living in Atlanta versus LA, I guess when it comes to modeling and stuff. Do you find it to be easier or harder, or you're still figuring it out?
I'm still kind of figuring it out. I go back and forth to LA still for a lot of my modeling gigs.
Oh, nice.
But yeah, Atlanta, there is still a great market. It's just a different market than LA. So it's just a little bit different, but the work is still here.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
And I know we're in this whole strike vibe. Do you feel like it's affecting modeling as well?
Not as much as modeling because like I said, I have done some acting as well, but I feel like the modeling is still pretty steady for me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. That's good. I'm really happy to hear that because I was wondering in terms of acting, is it solely actors feeling it or is everybody feeling it?
Right.
But I do feel like there's so many people because entertainment is a conglomerate of creatives. I think everyone is supporting each other. So I think sometimes I've seen other people even well, I'm not going to do it because they're not being fair to these folks. So I'm not doing this because of that. And I respect it. You know what I mean? I know there's some people who literally have, the opportunity to still film because I think they're giving some people vouchers. Yes. But there's been people who are like, nah, I'm not going to do it because if my people can't come with me to come to work, then what are we doing it for?
Right.
So I do stand with SAG and all of that. But I also feel like it's crazy because I think they're trying to hold up your creativity and I don't appreciate that. You know what I mean? So even being in a strike situation, it still makes me feel like, okay, well, if I can't get to a set that you're calling me to, I still now feel like I have to do a creative moment for myself.
Yes.
So even here we are. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, I think that that's what it's about. And I think that sometimes certain things happen so you can rethink and do better and say, okay, well, this isn't working. What should I do instead?
Yeah.
So I feel like trying to look at it in a positive aspect of what can you create in this moment? And maybe your writers are not getting hired right now, but this is a great time to create and to write because this will be over. Yes. And I also do do think that you got to be the change that you want to see. So, you know, stand by it, but at the same time, stand by your creativity too, and don't let these people let you fold on that.
I know, that's right.
I mean? Period.
Yeah. I definitely feel like this, with the strike, it has definitely brought out more of my creativity, because I'm finding ways now, instead of it's like, oh, I'm just busy going on auditions.
Exactly.
It's like, let me find ways to kind of create more content myself.
Exactly. I think that's really dope, and I feel like, you know, we're just hoping it'll be over soon so everybody can get back to what they truly love. But in the meantime, I think it's a reminder of why you love it, and if you're still doing it, if no one's calling you, then you know it's for you.
Right.
You know what I mean? If you're actually willing to stop because someone told you to, I don't know, might not be actually been your passion.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So anyways, that's something to think about.
Yeah.
But okay, so do you like, you know, date out here in Atlanta?
You know what? I haven't really been on the dating scene since I've been in Atlanta.
Okay.
And some of the guys that I've met, they're not from Atlanta.
Okay.
So they're kind of like traveling. So no, I haven't really been on the dating scene. What about you?
You know, I'm trying it. I'm actually in the trying phase right now.
Okay.
And I'm not mad at it, but I'm also not extremely excited.
Got it.
I'll put it that way. And I'd like to be. I like to get excited. I think that it's probably the guys that will make it exciting in the experience. Right. So I do think that at this point in my life, just at a point of being a woman who's like, you know, just trying to be open. That's my main thing. I just want to be open to experiences, evaluating if someone's for me and if I want to do it again. I don't want to be in a situation where I'm just like going on dates that I'm not excited about. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, I want to really feel like I'm here because I want to be, and there's some maybe potential, and maybe there's not. But I want to be actually adult enough to realize it and be like, hey, you know what? It's giving friends here. Maybe we could just, you know, I don't know, call your friends, I'll call my friends, we all go bowling. Like, it's about networking too. Since I'm like new, it makes me feel like, all right, everybody doesn't have to be your boyfriend, but there's actually some really great guys who are just maybe creative, or maybe, you know, they know this person, or they can introduce you to their homegirl who now is your homegirl. You know, I still feel like it's about being open to the possibility versus putting everything on like this umbrella of like, you're mine. Right. You know,
like, I meet you, you're supposed to be my husband.
Exactly.
Well, that connection could lead to other things, other opportunities.
Exactly. And I think both people know when it's the romantic versus when it's not. And I think it's about just not forcing it and letting it be what it's going to be, and not being salty. It's like, yeah, you cute. I was maybe attracted to you because you're attractive, but you're not my person. But hey, come out with me. Me and Amber going to have some drinks. We bringing our other friends.
Right.
I'll tell you to come too. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to be salty or bitter or feel like, oh no, I'm not talking to him. It's just like, well, him wasn't mine, but you know, shoot, maybe it was a guy I met and then I introduced him to you. Like, I want to feel like open about people having their own freedom to choose, and you know, and me too, because I'm doing the picking. We the one and never the two. We the one and never the two.
Never the two. Okay.
Period. Okay.
Yeah.
But anyways, girl, I'm hot. I'm hungry.
I'm hungry,
and I'm
too.
glad to see you. And we just want to give y'all a little snippet. Y'all ain't gonna get all in our business, honey. So we out. But I do want y'all to follow my girl on Instagram. So let them know where you can be followed.
You can follow me at the.s.a.b.
Hey. All right. So next time I'll be with another friend having some more cool conversations. So y'all stay tuned. Okay. Holla back.
Cute.